Hello everyone to another video on Hades Beer Corner, and in the studio with me today is of course Alfred. Alfred is a Moomin forefather or Moomin ancestor depending on how you translate it, and he is a relative of Bertis, but the familial relation is as of yet undisclosed. But perhaps one day we'll figure it out and tell you this on this channel or my main channel, Hades Corner. But let's go to today's content. So, on the table tonight we have a gluten-free Imperial stout, Gimme Danger. It's completely gluten-free or practically gluten-free. There is only 20 parts per million, so that's quite an almost insignificant amount of gluten. And the strength is 10.5% ABV or alcohol by volume. The grains are barley, rye, oats, and buckwheat. And this is brewed by a reputable Estonian craft brewery, Põhjala Brewer. Imperial stout is a strong, often very strong, dark beer. This type is sometimes also called Russian Imperial Stout because this style was brewed by Trails Anchor Brewery in England, London, and exported to the court of Catherine II of Russia. Historically, the term stout dates back to at least as early as 1677 in a document included in the Egerton manuscript referring to beer by its strength. Stouts of the stronger end, typically around 7 to 8% ABV range, were called stout porters back then. Stouts are dark or sometimes black top fermented beers with a number of variations, including Imperial stout, as this particular brew is. Also oatmeal stout and milk stout, which contains lactose, which is a sugar derived from milk, and lactose may or may not cause symptoms to those with lactose intolerance, like yours truly. As stated previously, stouts are top fermented beers, and there are, so as the name suggests, there are also bottom fermented beers. Top fermented beers rely on a warm weather yeast called Saccharomyces cerevisiae, and bottom fermented beers then rely on a cooler weather yeast called Saccharomyces pastorianus. Throughout history, there was very little to no difference between stout and porter. Porter already referring to a type of dark brown beer already in early 1700s. However, some stouts as well as porters and imperial stouts can also be quite almost black, like Guinness, the famous Irish stout, is pretty much very dark brown, almost black in color. Long after that, term stout as prefix in Portuguese was typically applied only in reference to the strong variants of porters, and stouts became to be associated exclusively to porters, typically synonymously to dark beers. However, imperial stouts are quite a bit darker and stronger, and as mentioned previously, this was 7 to 8% ABV and above, and then the imperial stout became the referred to the variants then exported to the court of Catherine II of Russia. So let's have a taste. So the bottle looks like this, reddish, red and black, and it says Põhjala, which is the name of the brewery. And here it says Gimme Danger, which is the name, and that is gluten-free imperial stout. Text in English and Estonian. As you can see, the head is very light and thin. The black color is black to very, very dark brown, or probably even black. The smell has a lot of rye, roasted slash fermented rye, and it smells, because it's so much rye. Apparently, it smells of one Finnish Easter type of I think it's a dessert, or it's called mämmi, which is made of basically almost exclusively of sugar and rye. Let's have a taste. The taste is very full, sweet, full and sweet. Slight bitterness from hops. Very sweet. It tastes a lot like the Finnish Easter food that I mentioned, mämmi. However, this is far from it. This is beer, wonderful beer, and it does have the barley, and especially barley and oats. Barley and rye are very strong in this taste. So good. It's like, it almost, maybe to the camera, it almost looks like uh big black coffee, like espresso or something, but it's far from it. One of the very best imperial stouts I've ever tasted in my life, and I've had a few. Oh, this is one of the, actually, the best so far. I think so far, the with the exception of Leffe, brown Leffe. Right after brown Leffe, which is a brown ale type Belgian Abbey beer, this Põhjala Imperial Stout called Gimme Danger is my absolute favorite on this, of those that I've tasted on this channel so far. But let's have a small chat to finish off. Okay, so now we're wrapping up another video for Hades Beer Corner for this episode. The journey of making videos for this channel has been very interesting, with, of course, Alfred, a Moomin ancestor who has a familial relation to my co-host on my main channel, Berti. The familial relation is yet to be announced. Maybe Alfred can go there to hang out for a moment. So, this video was a really nice one to make. This beer, this Põhjala Gimme Danger, is very good, and hopefully, most likely I will make a video about one of their other beers, from Põhjala Brewery. They are available. Their beers are available in the Finnish liquor stores. It's quite readily available. Most of their beers. And those that cannot be found directly, those are available for importing from myself from Estonia, because Estonia is just 80 kilometers across the river, across the sea, the Baltic Sea, or the Gulf of Finland. It's just a few hours by boat, or a few hours by the ferry boat. There are some booze/liquor stores in the harbor, and they will probably have these bigger variety of Pohjala beers than the Finnish liquor stores do. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you've watched until the end, and I will see you on my main channel and on this channel in the future. Bye.